Kenan with Smart Moves Realty, here to show you what makes modern construction so good and strong. And we're going to start off with information about how all the levels are connected to each other. So starting with the footing and foundations. What you see here is a foundation wall. It already has tar on it for waterproofing, but what you'll notice is that going all the way down to the footing, there is metal called rebar that connects the footing to the foundation wall. And then from the foundation wall, there are bolts. So you can see the bolts sticking up about 6 inches. And then these big hurricane straps that are in the cement, anchored in, and then the straps actually get nailed to the outside board, the wood board on the outside sheeting, and the base plate actually gets bolted down onto the top of the foundation. So that's how the first level is connected. So inside this garage you can actually still see how the bolts work. So they have big washers and bolts that go on that hold that base plate onto the house, and then the other framing's connected to that. You can see that they do it every few feet. And that ties it all together. Also, the other thing that's interesting that this shows with when the sheetrock's not already on is that the electrical ground is an actual ground to the dirt. That piece of rebar goes through the foundation and down into the dirt below, and they'll connect the electrical ground to that to ground the wiring for the whole house. Here's what the straps look like on the outside of the wood framing. They have special nails that are designed to be strong for shear strength that are nailed in all those holes. They strategically place them at different locations around the house. The metal straps are used to connect each level together. So what you're seeing is the top of the main floor and the bottom of the second floor being attached with a piece of metal. And if you come over to this other side, they have another one doing that same thing. You can see that the engineer calls for metal braces to go across specific places, and that's all to hold it all together. They also use special screws that screw up through the top board into the trusses to hold the roof structure onto the wall.